Hello, everyone. Welcome to this episode of the Leadership Speak series of L Forum. Today, I have the privilege of inviting Mr. Deepak Sood, CEO of Auritas. Hello, Deepak. Welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you, Ringo. How are you doing?
Very good, sir.
It's a big transition of the different domains I have been in and how I ultimately, started this organization and now, in the making of 18 years that I have here. So I did my engineering out of India, and I did it out of Punjab, Ludhiana. I came to United States to do my master's. Started it in Louisiana. First, employment with MIT in Boston, and I did the first. I was a team member of the first public sector implementation of SAP. I worked with another organization to learn some more, details in the content management and data management space. The company's name was Ixos. In 2003, I founded Auritas. I'm one of the founders of Auritas, and and here's the journey. I mean, 18 years into it, we have worked with over 350 customers now, and we have a really good reference pool of different industries, maybe utilities, defense, public sector, and all. And when you start an organization, you are an individual contributor, and then you say that how can I evolve further from there? And you start with your first employee, you start with your team members, and right off the bat, at that point, there is a transitional shift. You are not responsible for yourself, you're responsible for a team now. As the team structure evolves, as new personalities come into play, there is a learning curve that comes along all the time. As a leader, you have to figure out a way how you make the best out of it. And it is not a one-way relationship that you are expecting work out of them. It is about how can I make them more belonging to the organization, to a cause, and make it work. The motivation of becoming an entrepreneur, I would say, that it was just an innate desire that I want to define my own destiny. I wanted something as a quantifiable piece, built out of nothing, so to say. I don't come from a business background. So to me, it was an experiment, and which is continuing. And I wanted to build something that resonates with me and the team that I'm working along. If you are part of the corporate organization versus you being an entrepreneur starting with a with a small business, I do find that the sense of responsibility is much higher. Now, in the corporate structure, you have the benefit of saying, getting all the market research, getting information from all the other folks, and saying, hey, this is the new thing that is coming along. But when you're an entrepreneur, you have to strive for it yourself. You have to see what is the next big thing that is coming along. Once you're an entrepreneur, the challenge is every day. You could start with a financial challenge, like you want to expand, you want to, invest in certain areas, and you are estimating, hey, this is the kind of sales I'm looking at to start or build a successful practice, and your estimates are as good as quantifying the market research that you have. The expectations versus what the truth is, there is always a gap between the two, and you have to be prepared for that there is going to be a deviation between the two, and you should be able to quantify and manage the risk out of that. And you have to have a really positive attitude to make things work, no matter how, it could be a great day and it could be not so great a day, in a particular situation. But when you're dealing with people, you have to have, a sense where you can say, I can go through, I can make things work. I find that, the challenge that you are looking again in our space is, how do you continuously evolve and pick the right direction in the technology world? Build an appetite for all the things that can go good and bad for you. In any kind of venture, you have to be prepared for it, and it's very easy to say it than being ready for it. If you keep on questioning your decisions, it doesn't take you far on that. So, and that'll be my suggestion for folks who want to start this journey. And the ones who have already started, I don't know what suggestions I can give. I'm sure, they learn on a day-to-day basis, how things are evolving. Challenges are everywhere. We just have to pick our battles and make it right.
Thank you so much for your time. I wish you and Auritas all the very best and all success.
Thank you for taking the time to talk to me, and I really appreciate Ringo.
Like, share, and subscribe to the EL Forum channel. Click the link below to enjoy the full video.